In the vast and intricate world of Soul Land 2, few characters have a cultivation journey as unique and emotionally rich as Huo Yuhao. While many Soul Masters rely solely on spirit rings and bones for strength, Huo Yuhao's rise to power is deeply intertwined with the lives and even afterlives of 7 remarkable souls. Each one represents not only an extraordinary power, but also a distinct emotion that helps define who Yuhao ultimately becomes. Let's dive into the origins, backgrounds, and emotional legacies of Huo Yuhao's 7 soul spirits. 1. Tianmeng Ice Silkworm, the soul of love. Tianmeng Ice Silkworm was Huo Yuhao's very first soul ring provider, and undeniably one of the most mysterious and powerful entities in his life. Once just an ordinary ice silkworm, it underwent a stunning transformation after devouring the 10,000-year cold marrow. This miraculous event elevated it to become the continent's only million-year soul beast. Despite this staggering cultivation, Tianmeng's combat strength was limited, comparable to a 100,000-year soul beast. However, what it lacked in brute force, it more than made up for with spiritual prowess. Its mental power was so immense, it rivaled even that of a peak titled Donghua. Long hunted and tormented by powerful beasts in the Stardew Forest, Tianmeng suffered for many years, until he encountered Huo Yuhao. This meeting brought an end to his painful existence and gave him purpose. Tianmeng not only granted Huo Yuhao his first spirit ring for his Spirit Eyes martial soul, but also guided him in obtaining his second martial soul. Eventually, Tianmeng chose to become Yuhao's Wisdom Soul Ring, later signing an equal contract and officially becoming one of his soul spirits. As Huo Yuhao ascended and became the god of emotions, Tianmeng Ice Silkworm transcended as well, taking on human form and becoming the emotional embodiment of love. 2. Snow Empress, the soul of sorrow. Next is the Snow Empress, the noble leader of the far north's 3 kings and the 3rd ranked among the continent's 10 fiercest beasts. Born from the purest essence of ice, the Snow Empress cultivated for over 700,000 years, achieving strength equivalent to a level 99 extreme Donghua. Desiring to evolve even further, she attempted to forge a yin-yang complementary soul core. Unfortunately, the effort backfired. Her origin was grievously damaged, and in desperation, she used a 100,000-year-old snow lotus to seal herself, choosing to reincarnate and start over in human form. However, her rebirth was interrupted. She was captured by a human soul master, sealed on the conferred god platform, and sold at the Starlight Auction House. Purchased by the Mingda Hall of the Sun Moon Empire, her fate seemed grim, until Huo Yuhao arrived as an exchange student and rescued her. With the help of Alex, Yuhao turned the Snow Empress into his first soul spirit. In time, as Yuhao became the god of emotions, Snow Empress inherited the heavy and tragic emotional power of sorrow. 3. Ice Emperor, the soul of anger. The Ice Emperor, second only to the Snow Empress in the far north, stands as the 7th ranked among the 10 fierce beasts. With nearly 400,000 years of cultivation, his power was akin to a 97th level human spirit master. Facing a deadly tribulation at the 400,000-year mark, the Ice Emperor knew survival was impossible. Persuaded by Tianmeng Ice Silkworm, he chose to sacrifice himself to Huo Yuhao and become his second martial spirit. This sacrifice wasn't in vain. Upon merging with Yuhao, his cultivation surged past the 400,000-year threshold. He gifted Yuhao with a powerful torso bone and mastery over the permafrost domain. Later, he too signed an equal contract and joined as a formal spirit. Once Yuhao ascended to godhood, the Ice Emperor inherited the powerful and often uncontrollable emotion of anger. 4. 8-angled mysterious ice grass, the soul of joy. This rare and magical plant was born in the legendary Yin-Yang Ice and Fire Eye, a sacred land rich in elemental extremes. Bathed in the freezing springs, the 8-angled mysterious ice grass matured into a 100,000-year soul beast, possessing ice power that could rival most titled Donghua. Its life was one of solitude until Huo Yuhao passed Tangsan's test at the Yin-Yang Eye and returned for a second visit. Sensing Yuhao's unique aura and potential for symbiosis, the ice grass voluntarily followed him, sacrificing itself to become one of his soul spirits. This soul grants tremendous enhancements to Yuhao's ice-based attacks and serves as a crucial support in combat. It also provided a right leg soul bone, bolstering his fighting ability. Upon Yuhao's divine transformation, this once lonely grass embraced the radiant emotion of joy. 5. Ice Bear King Xiaobai. Also a soul of joy, Xiaobai, a mighty ice bear king, was not born powerful, but raised by the gentle care of the Snow Empress. Under her watchful eye, Xiaobai grew to rival even the Titan Snow Demon King, one of the far north's 3 kings. Eventually, the Snow Empress entrusted her domain to the Titan Snow Demon King and took Xiaobai with her to follow Huo Yuhao, ensuring peace and unity within the far north. Unfortunately, Xiaobai was unable to overcome a deadly tribulation. Respecting the Snow Empress's wishes, Yuhao helped Xiaobai ascend as a soul spirit. He became a critical asset in close combat, enhancing Yuhao's melee defense and offensive ice capabilities. And like the ice grass, Xiaobai too came to represent joy after Yuhao's rise to godhood. 6. Mermaid Princess Leah, the soul of evil. Leah was no ordinary sea creature. A mermaid princess and daughter of the great sea princess, she cultivated for over 100,000 years and was unparalleled in spiritual abilities among sea soul beasts. In sheer combat strength, she rivaled many titled Duluo. But fate was cruel. Captured by the wicked 10,000 souls Duluo, Leah was twisted into an evil spirit and left in deep slumber. Huo Yuhao, upon encountering her, awakened her soul's origin and set her free. Grateful, Leah gifted Yuhao a once-in-a-lifetime mermaid blessing. Later encouraged by Snow Empress, Yuhao transformed her into his spirit to fully revive her. In underwater combat, her support abilities were unmatched. She also granted Yuhao a rare 100,000-year right arm soul bone, forming the 8th soul ring of his Lingmo martial soul. After ascending, Leah embodied the dark and destructive emotion of evil. 7. Evil Eye Tyrant Overlord, the soul of hatred. Among all of Yuhao's soul spirits, the Evil Eye Tyrant Overlord is the most terrifying. A savage beast cultivated for nearly 800,000 years, it ranks second among the 10 fierce beasts and stood at the pinnacle of destruction. Its power dwarfed that of ordinary extreme Dulu. Even the formidable Emperor Tian was gravely wounded in battle against it. Eventually, it clashed with Huo Yuhao and lost. Yuhao struck the fatal blow with the Morning Dew knife, absorbing its spirit ring and spirit bone. Its terrifying eyes became an external soul bone known as the Evil Eye, endowing Yuhao with the light of destruction. Though not a conventional spirit, the tyrant's immense mental power once tried to possess Yuhao. It failed, but a residual connection remained. In time, this dark force became deeply tied to Yuhao's soul. When he became a god, this creature inherited the cold, consuming emotion of hatred. Each of Huo Yuhao's 7 soul spirits represents far more than strength. They are the echoes of beings with their own pasts, their own regrets, and their own hopes. Their lives intertwine with his, giving him not just unmatched power, but a profound emotional legacy. From love and sorrow to joy and hatred, these spirits helped forge a god not only of immense strength, but of profound feeling. And that is the story of Huo Yuhao's 7 spirits and the origin of their powers.